News start with breaking news tonight in connection with that deadly shooting Wednesday at a community center in the Hilltop. An arrest has been made in this case. Investigators telling us the young suspect, just 15 years old. And just this afternoon, I spoke with Assistant Police Chief LaShawna Potts by phone. She told me it was a focus of the department to make an arrest in this case. Bree Buckley following this story for us tonight. And Bree, you actually spoke with the family of the victim tonight. Investigators tell us this all started as an argument between two groups, and they went right to the guns. Miles Harris has the latest on the investigation.
We're hearing multiple shots have been fired. We have crews on the scene working hard to get information. Among them, Rodney Dunigan. Rodney, you've been talking with witnesses?
I swear to God, my heart was so hurt.
Bob, I am. Obviously, you can see a father right here with his daughter shaking, just going through this.
I love you so much. I miss you. I'm so sorry. I would never send you to summer camp, baby. I promise. I love you. I love you. I'm sorry you had to see it. I swear to God, I'm sorry. I thought this was supposed to be a summer, you having fun, and baby, the second day, and something like that. I'm sorry. I couldn't live without you. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You're not going back. You're not going back. I swear to God, you're not going back. You're not going back. I promise.
Sir, I know emotions are high right now. Literally, you were just reunited with your daughter 5 minutes ago. Just your thought, hearing about something like this.
Man, I was scared to death. They said two little girls got shot, and I only got one. I swear to God, this is my only baby in the world. It took me 38 years to get this. 2 days in the summer camp, and somebody's getting killed. Yeah, it hurt my heart. Yes, I prayed all the way here. I'm so sorry. You'll never go back to summer camp.
When you saw her walk out of those doors and she ran to you,
so relieved. It wasn't her. I'm sorry for the people that got hurt. I swear I am. But I'm so glad it wasn't her. Jesus, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
And just quickly, we're hearing early information from witnesses. We have not gotten this confirmed from police, but witnesses are telling us that two young girls were shot. One fatally shot, the other was rushed to the hospital. When you heard that those two girls,
I just heard two girls. That's all I know. It was two girls. I didn't know what was going on. I just knew that my daughter went to that campus. She was at that pool, and that's all I wanted to see was her pretty face again. I swear to God, I'm so sorry. I swear I never seen you to camp.
Well, thank you. I appreciate you talking to us. I know it's a very difficult time, and
I'm so
glad that your daughter's fine.
Oh, God, thank you.
Again, Bob and Stacia, pretty hectic situation here. Families reuniting with children. Again, we're getting early word, no confirmation from police just yet. We haven't talked to them, but witnesses telling us that one young girl was killed here, another shot, rushed to the hospital. Again, we'll continue to gather as much information as we can, and we will bring you that. And again, those emotional moments with the father there, seeing his daughter run out just 5 minutes ago. Very hectic scene here, but again, at least we have one happy reunion for a very sad afternoon here in the Hilltop. Guys, back to you.
So far, thankfully, it has been a pretty quiet start to the weekend when it comes to violence. This as community leaders continue to call for peace, but there are still plenty of families dealing with weeks of deadly violence across the city, including a father left to spend this Father's Day weekend without his 15-year-old son. Bree Buckley spoke with that family this afternoon. Bree. Happening this weekend, more than 700,000 people expected to be out and about for Pride events across downtown Columbus this weekend. It's the big return this year after COVID forced things to go online for the past few years. Miles Harris is right there for all the fun. I'll tell you what, we are pumped about this one. We start tonight with the excitement over a massive shift coming to the world of college football and a bit more competition for the Buckeyes. Pac-12 powerhouse programs, USC and UCLA, both confirming tonight that the schools will be moving to the Big Ten Conference. Take a look at these tweets. Both universities releasing statements on this news tonight. University administrators citing not only the athletic competition of joining the conference, but also the importance of being aligned with universities that have an academic focus as well. And we've got every angle of this story covered for you tonight, from what led to this entire move to the impact that this will have on OSU. My man right here, Clay Hall, on set tonight, detailing how the last few hours have played out. And Kate Seifert here is looking deeper into the the impact that this will have on recruiting and, of course, the money that the players could make in name, image, and likeness. And, of course, a question for you, Clay. The big question tonight, obviously, this all seemed to come down pretty fast. We heard a few rumors this afternoon, and by 8 o'clock tonight, all of this official, just like that. As the weather cools off a bit this weekend, we've got an update from AEP regarding all of the problems they've been having just this past week. They sent us information this afternoon indicating that less than 8,000 customers across the state are still without power. Most customers should be back up and running by Monday night. Also of note, right here in Franklin County, AEP is teaming up with local organizations to provide funding for those impacted. Tonight, though, plenty of questions remain about how the last few days have been handled.
Not again.
Not again. Simply heartbreaking, and a lot of families and also those parents upset about this, and they're saying they're tired of the violence in this community. Tonight telling me enough is enough. Once again, a kid killed at a place where they should have been safe.
It's done. You're not going back. I swear, I love you. I mean it.
Ralph Tucker holding his young daughter Elizabeth tight. Her second day of summer camp ending in a deadly shooting.
I couldn't live without you. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You're not going back. You're not going back.
Tucker actually apologizing for putting her in danger at a place she should have been safe.
I love you. I'm sorry you had to see it. I swear to God, I'm sorry.
One by one, children scared, running from the Glenwood Community Center into their parents' arms. Families rocked by the violence.
The next thing, she heard the shots, seen one girl dead, and gave the other girl compressions, and then the ambulance and them came.
Witnesses with the same thought. Not again. Another child shot to death at a park they thought was a safe haven.
It's unfortunate that, you know, for someone that's coming to work myself, you walk into this seeing, you know, the caution tape, you seeing the cameras out here, you see the community out here. It's just unfortunate.
The group Mothers of Murdered Columbus Children showing up at the scene to support one of their own, a mom who's already lost one child to violence, now dealing with the shooting of her daughter.
Enough is just enough. We can't take anymore. Too many moms losing their babies. It's just wrong.
Tucker thankful his daughter is safe, shaken by what could have been.
I'm so happy, so relieved. It wasn't her. I'm sorry for the people that got hurt. I swear I am. But I'm so glad it wasn't her. Jesus, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
And Stacia, as you can imagine, many of the families I spoke with today tell me they cannot imagine taking their kids back to that park.
So, Rodney, I think the big question any parent has tonight, where is safe?
Stacia, you know that's a good question. At this point, no parents, nobody with the mayor's office, police, they simply cannot answer that question. In fact, I was just with the mayor this afternoon, and he was urging people to go to those community centers, those rec centers, the swimming pools around the city to simply cool off and go for a safe place. And obviously, you see from today's events, nowhere seems to be safe. For years, Mike Johnson has coached boxing to local kids in the area, some troubled and rough around the edges. Through his work, he's not only trying to teach them skills in the ring, but also discipline and life lessons.
I want you right back right in.
No gym, no problem for Coach Mike Johnson.
Want you right back right in.
Do what you can with what you've got. He's got the gloves, the kids, and a nice day at Franklin Park.
I feel the building doesn't make the fighter or make the kid. Go.
Johnson taking his love of the sport and the community to the streets.
Good.
Pulling local kids in, hoping to pull them up and out of any possible trouble, doing his part to ease some of the crime and violence we've seen in the city.
It's that discipline, real discipline. And we have them from 8 on up, and we start then. We don't start when they get up. We start when they're young.
The effort really making an impact. These kids have big dreams.
There you go.
They know to make it happen, they'll have to stay focused.
You know, eating right, stay in shape, sleep right, you know, stay in the gym, stuff like that.
It's good for me, and it's like helping me learn and stuff. And boxing is just like my sport now.
Coach Johnson confident he's making a difference, not only in the lives of these kids, but in the city that he loves.
Man, I feel great. I feel that we did something positive.
Johnson says this is a fight that he has got to win, helping these kids to not only win in the ring, but in the game of life. And most importantly, staying alive. Rodney Dunigan reporting. Don't mind me, I'm just California dreaming on this beautiful day, and so are universities across the Big Ten Conference. This move by USC and UCLA expected to bring in millions. Football, no doubt, the main cash generator. Money, without question, a motivator in business. And in big-time college sports, USC and UCLA's jump to the Big Ten is expected to bring in big coins. Consider this, in the 2021 fiscal year, the Big Ten's basic payout per school was nearly $50 million. Compare that to the Pac-12, where schools got just over $19 million. Then we have to talk about branding. Name recognition is important for any university. Just weeks ago, after a 3-year fight, Ohio State was able to trademark the word "the." The university's trademark and licensing program generates an average of more than $12.5 million annually in revenue. The Big Ten's okay of this expansion is expected to be a major boost for not only the West Coast schools, but current members as well, helping universities like Ohio State to get an even deeper pool of fans across the country, and help stamp the Buckeyes as one of the top dogs in college athletics.
The Ohio State University, and just so excited about
At Friday's press conference discussing the move, Good Day anchor Jackie Orozco got right to the point with university administrators. What sort of payday could be coming to the Big Ten, and specifically OSU?
I can't quantify your question, Jackie. I just know it will be significant, and obviously Kevin Warren, along with his team, will share that information when we get to that point.
You know, California is home to 25,000 Buckeyes. It's the largest place in the country for Buckeyes, so I'm excited about that.
And Buckeye fans are no doubt excited as well. Just think about it. Those road games to California in October and November don't sound too bad. Outside the chute, Rodney Dunigan reporting.